Peace and blessings, collective. Welcome in, welcome in. The energy is, in short, intense. As we approach this 8-8 portal, which as I'm recording this, it is currently 8-6. It is August 6th. The 8-8 portal is on Friday. And the energy is like, it's unrecognizable, but feels familiar. Like there's a familiarity with what is being revealed at this time. And I'm tapping in with the collective angels and guides to get some initial messages here. Wow. Okay. First card out is Gaia, resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. It feels like there are going to be some things that test your faith, and that's not something I usually would even say because I don't really believe anything is a test. It's just an opportunity to choose how to respond, and your response is what creates the reality that follows the choice that you made. Archangel Zadkiel with karmic release. It's time to release what's holding you back and step into a more radiant self. Yeah, it feels like that's the challenge. Like you're going to be put in spaces that are going to require you to show up fully, and you're going to, have to show up in your fullness unapologetically and fearlessly is what's coming through, and in resilient, like whatever it is, that on the other side of it is that radiant self. Like you're stepping into a more radiant self and your light is being activated. But when your light is activated, those whose light is dimmed or maybe even just completely suppressed may react to the stimulus of your light, and that reaction depends on the person. It could be positive or negative if if the people you are interacting with or the community you've surrounded yourself with is open-minded and interested in changing, and you're able to have transformational conversations. And in that case, their light is probably already on. I won't even say probably. Like when you are open to change, your light is on. You just don't know how to channel it, how to direct it, how to focus it. And that comes with, the intentionality, the focus. And we have the blue beings with light transmission, wounds healed, important information, charging up. Yeah, because so on the flip, if you're surrounded by people who, are choosing to be set in their ways and you are making bold choices, they may be triggered by those choices, but you can't allow that to keep you from making the choice that resonates for you, the choice that lights you up. You have to decide for you. You can't decide for anyone else. And in this 8-8 portal, this literally just felt like a warm hug. Guru Ram Dass, miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you. Expect miracles. Literally, this is the time to truly expect miracles, but don't focus on what could go wrong. Allow yourself to daydream. If you're going to live in your mind and create the scenarios that feel good to you, because your mind is going to continue to run and to produce thoughts. But you are at a point now where you're able to recognize and be an observer to those thoughts, and then decide which thoughts you no longer want to think. And then you don't have to think them. You get to change the way you think. Bottom of the deck, Horus, manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Literally. Choose from a sense of knowing, but just intuitive knowing what feels good, because what feels good to you, what makes you excited, what lights you up, what holds your attention, and like resonates as true. Like, you know what resonance feels like for you. It feels different for everyone. Like, it can be a physical sensation, or it can just be like a piece that is unexplained. I literally split the deck to success, and then lovers was right there. You know what it feels like to be shown and experience something that you know is for you, and no one else can decide that for you. Let's see. Past lives. Yeah, there's going to be some activation around past experiences, especially with this karmic release. There are some, there's like karmic weight is being released. You are being released from old contracts as you continue to make these new choices, because that's how you exit contracts that no longer serve you. Like, yes, you can intend and express and set the intention 555 on the time as I'm saying that, to close out or to release or cut and clear whatever rituals or affirmations or whatever, like you can't, like, yes, do those things to give yourself an anchor point of when you decided to make the change, but you still have to change. And I feel like I'm saying that exhaustion, literally. Like, if you know that there are things that need to be released that you no longer desire to have in your reality, if you continue to choose out of people pleasing or feeling like maybe, like, you may have this sense of, I have to take what I can get because I can't get what I want, which is not a mindset to, like, that is a mindset to rewire, because why can't you have what you want? Like, what truly stops you from having what you want other than that thought itself? Yeah, this energy is very activating, and I feel like because usually, I won't even say usually, and that's crazy. Suppression. That's the thing. A lot of the collective is or has suppressed a lot, and that's not to say that it's time to like explode and and become, I don't know, the word manic is what's coming to mind, but to allow the things to bubble to the surface and feel them with awareness and respond to them. Experiencing it, allow yourself to experience what comes up when you are activated by these things. And we have change and awareness. Yeah, like, you're aware of the change that's going on. You know that we're in this auspicious, monumental, it feels like once in a lifetime cosmic alignment and energetic portal. Literally manifestation vortex. Like, you are aware of the change, and because of that, you can respond from that place of awareness without having to, because We Are the World is coming out. It's like you can maintain harmonious experiences, which literally says harmony surrounds you. Miraculous moment, harmony surrounds you. You can maintain the harmony and still express your truth because your intentions are pure. Your intentions are simply to express, and as opposed to suppress the feelings and experiences. And if that means seeking professional, like a professional ear, a counselor, a therapist of some sort, do that. Seek the resources and the resources, the contacts, the services. There's so many things available to us to help us channel our energy, and it comes in so many forms. You could also see a reader if you know that there are things that you feel but want confirmed, because that is the intention of, seeking a reading, is to get clarity and confirmation as to what is taking place. And this energy of postponement is coming out, and that's that sacred pause energy. Interesting. And I'm seeing politics on the bottom of the deck. Like, that feels like literally letting go, a message of letting go of the narrative that is being served to the public as far as the state of humanity, if that makes sense. Allow yourself to experience what is happening in your 3D reality without feeling like every external, like the, I don't know how, okay. It sounds, okay, what's coming through is it feels like a need to fast or be intentional, be exceptionally intentional with the content that you consume at this time, because anything that is going to strike fear in you, if you are able to acknowledge it, but don't allow it to keep you from doing the things that call to you, because there are many opportunities being made available at this time, like at this specific time, moment to moment. Truly, choose now to feel the joy and the excitement of this new experience, this new beginning, this new way of being. Excuse me. And allow yourself to be new in every new now moment. Do not get, exhaustion is back on the bottom of the deck. Literally, if you can't choose you, or if you refuse to choose you, you are going to exhaust yourself. Like, there is, when you meet resistance, do not give it more of your energy than necessary. Like, if you are meeting resistance in a task that just say doesn't necessarily have to happen right now, allow yourself to release it and return to it when the time comes, when you feel called, because you will feel called. Every intention you set will be fulfilled, but you have to trust in the divine timing and the divine alignment of the divine orchestration. Do I want to come here? Yeah, we'll get a dragon oracle message, and then, okay. So we have Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. But surrounding that, self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. Be self-disciplined in choosing you. Do not compromise where it is not necessary. Do not try to show up in a way that is inauthentic to you just to please other people. The more authentic you are, the more people will understand you, because the more vulnerable you're being, from a space of knowing that you are divinely protected. So any vulnerability is just authenticity, because as humans, we are all vulnerable. We are all susceptible. But it's the divine protection that allows us to move through this life whole, and to see the successes. Rose pink dragon prepares the heart to connect with higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. The fact that both of these cards reference diamonds, diamonds may be very significant for someone. Like, that might be a major synchronicity here, because there's very few cards in this deck that reference diamonds, and the fact that both of these do is very interesting to me. Interesting. Okay. I feel like if you've watched any of my other readings, you can kind of sense that my energy is even different. It's like there's a rebirthing, a renewing of the way that we show up, of the filters that we put on ourselves. Because I feel like my human right now, I can feel my ego trying to curb the message, and not in any intentional fashion, because I'm being transparent and vulnerable with you about that feeling, because I feel like that's part of this reading, is that okay, wow, so much emotion just welled up in my, like, it started from my feet and ended up with tears in my eyes. we really need to relinquish the ego, like step out of egoic structures, like identification with, like taking, we can't take things personally. The only thing that you can take personally are the choices that you make personally. Those are the only things. That's the only thing that can be taken personally, because that's the only thing that's personal. Everyone is operating personally, making choices that, whether or not they feel like they're for the best for them, are still going to affect them. I really hope this message makes sense, because it feels so, there is a heaviness, but it's like the heaviness that you feel when you just picked up something that you're taking to the trash. Like you're carrying something that, oh wow, yeah, there are some heavy things to be released, and you have just picked them up. So if you're feeling weight right now, if you're feeling heavy or down in a way that maybe is uncharacteristic or is familiar to you from a past time, is this the card? No. Here it is, from a past life. And that can be a past life in this incarnation. It doesn't necessarily have to be a different incarnation, but you may feel some familiar, dense energies, and just know that they are only coming up for you to release them. Like they need to be channeled through you. And that may be verbally speaking about these things to someone, or journaling, or maybe you make music or you paint. Like find a way to get the energy out of you in a way that is tangible and the word that's coming through is memorable, but not so that you, like, to get it out so you don't have to remember it up here. Like if, just say there's a weight you've been carrying that is tied to something that you feel is integral to the story of who you are. Releasing that can feel like an ego death, like a loss of identity, but you're not losing who you are. That all the alchemization of the energies and the experiences that you have had have made you who you are. And now you are able to release these things. And if you feel the need to share whatever that experience was in regard to how you got to where you are, you'll now have this tangible thing or this conversation to reference, or whatever it is. You'll be able to reference something outside of you to channel the energy, as opposed to carrying it within you. I hope that makes sense. And then bottom of the deck, Deep Blue Dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. And that's the choice, is to see the light. You get to choose what you focus on. Are you focusing on the darkness? Are you focusing on the heaviness? Or are you looking toward, I don't even want to say looking toward the future. Are you seeing what's in front of you now? What does your reality look like now? And what can you do in this moment? In this moment, look, I'm picking up postponement, but I know moment to moment came out, and that might have just been, oh, nope, here it is. Moment to moment. In every new now moment, allow yourself to choose what feels the best in the moment. Don't stifle yourself. This is not the time for stifling, because whatever you focus on, whatever you produce, create, put your energy into, is going to magnify, intensify, expand during this time frame. Like this energy is very potent. We have bottom of the deck with love unbound. Love of self, but the one self, knowing that all is a reflection of self, and anything that is triggered and activated in you by someone else is because it was already in you. We have number 20 with conscious creator, and number 35 with live the way. And this card, I believe, actually came out in a recent reading not too long ago. So I'm actually going to read the conscious creator card, and then I may leave you all right here. Actually, I think I'll tap in with Archangel Michael before I leave, but let's see. Conscious creator, Free yourself from the limitations of your mind by shining the light of your awareness on the power of your beliefs. Loved one, you already understand the power of beliefs and the role it plays in shaping and mirroring the entire constellation of your life. You have the wisdom of knowing which beliefs serve to empower and disempower. Now is the time to reflect on the strength and power of each belief you hold within you, despite it being detrimental or beneficial. Take an honest look within and determine the energy you have been giving to each belief. Through a simple observation of these beliefs, you will better understand yourself and the world around you. You have the power to turn the volume of energy down on beliefs that do not serve you and increase the energy towards beliefs that empower you. This step is crucial when moving into self-mastery of conscious creation. When you are completely conscious of your own energetic makeup, you can truly live the life you were born to live. Through complete awareness, you are liberated from the illusions of your mind and remember in totality your oneness with the infinite source of all that is. Exercise. On a piece of paper, list different topics and write down your beliefs on each. Next to each belief, rate the strength of that belief. For example, topic, love, belief, I am lovable. Strength of belief, 7.5 out of 10. Examine your notes. Strengthen the beliefs that empower you. Affirmation, I consciously choose empowering beliefs to shape my reality. And this card is actually associated with the solar plexus, the heart chakra, and the third eye. Yeah, and the third eye. So, interesting. Yeah, very interesting. So there is a level of vision. Like you need to turn inward and see the vision that you have for yourself. Allow yourself to dream. Give yourself the gift of dreaming consciously. I don't know if you hear that, but the dryer just went off. Confirmation. I just went to pick up the deck and this bottom card was still on the table. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. Yeah, it's a matter of trust. Trust that all is working out exactly as it should because of the intention that you set. Be intentional and set the intention that it be for the benefit and for the highest and best expression of all. Because you choosing you and showing up for you is a reflection to those around you to do the same. 23, pray from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to the divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. Be bold in your requests. God, source, the universe is not on a budget. God is literal abundance. All that is. Number 9, don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. Bottom of the deck. Number 24, prioritize self-care. You do so much for others. It's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Yeah, this is a time to be receptive and vocal. And if vocal doesn't have to be your voice, but you need to be expressing the energies that are channeling through you right now creatively. Create something. If that's scribbling on a piece of paper while you think, do what needs to be done to channel the energy so that you can release it. Yeah, it feels like there is more here. And actually, you know what? I'm going to come to the Abraham Hicks deck to get practicality, grounding. The harder I push against it, the more I attract its essence. When you find some unwanted thing that you want to shout no at, shout briefly and then turn your attention to the thing that you do want. Any attention to anything is a practicing of the vibration that will bring it unto you. there's no need to think negative thoughts, and like, not to say that you can just turn them off overnight, but realizing that that's the level of choice that you have, that you don't even have to think the negative thoughts. You can be aware of them, but you do not have to focus on them. Like I said, if they arise, say no. You're now aware of it. You say no to it and you release it. And allow the moment to unfold, moment to moment. And this postponement energy is calling out to me again. There is, like, if it feels slow right now, if it feels like nothing is moving, just know that it is moving tremendously, rapidly, irreversibly in the unseen for your highest good. On that note, I am going to love and leave y'all here. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Links are in the description for booking personal readings, or if you feel called to express your appreciation beyond a like, comment, or subscribe, there is a tip jar link there as well. Yeah, I'm wishing you an abundant ascension, and I'll see y'all in the next video. This energy is thick. Love y'all. Peace.